Do you guys remember a few weeks ago EA release of potential Sims 4 expansion pack concepts in the form of a survey, and it wasn't guaranteed that we were getting them all, but it was more so just a vote to see what kind of things we're into. Well, they've done the exact same thing with kits. I personally love kits. Kits don't really break the game like expansion packs do, or even stuff packs or game packs. They always release a base game update along with them and the game goes kaboom. But with kits, that doesn't really happen. Maybe there's a couple of glitchy oversights with kit assets, but in general, I think they're pretty good, and they're the only form of Sims 4 DLC that truly feels optional. Every single type of Sims 4 pack does not feel optional to me. It kind of feels like a must, which I just think is a bit shady, whereas kits, it's purely aesthetic. They do not come with anything new, ignoring Buster Dust because that kit doesn't count. All of the other kits are solely just pretty things to look at, which is what DLC should be in my opinion. So I quite like kits and I'm really excited to look at the list. I haven't looked at any of them yet. The first one is called Themed Kids Bedroom Dinosaurs. Turn your kids' rooms into a prehistoric paradise with dinosaur themed furniture, wallpapers and decor. Spark creativity with an activity table and a toy box full of dinosaur figures. Perfect for little adventures. So I think we can all categorically agree we do not need any more kids activity tables in the game. But what they could do in a lot of kits recently, okay, they're actually including objects that were previously locked behind packs and not in the base game, but they just put them in the kit. Now the Parenthood pack comes with this like Blicker Block kids activity table, and it's only in Parenthood. This is hardly like a key selling feature of the pack. So with that being said, I don't see why it'd be too hard for them to remesh this as like a dinosaur thing. For those of you who don't know, it's like a toddler special activity table that's different to the regular activity table. And you can get parents and teens to like actually actively help out with playing with it, which is cool. So if they did it without this normal like activity table, but they added a different one, I personally think that would be cool. But the only limitation with kits is it's like it has to be either build mode or create a sim mode. They can't just combine it as like a nice neat package, because wouldn't it have been cool if we got like dinosaur outfits to go with it? They're just like EA's so restrictive with everything that they do with The Sims 4. So I don't know how we could really go about that in a way that's tasteful and that CC can't do already. I think it would be good for like a creator kit, these new creator kits, but maybe not an EA kit because it would just be too limited. The next themed kids bedroom, Wonderland. Transform your child's room into a magical escape inspired by Alice in Wonderland. Encourage imaginative play with themed toys and whimsical decor, including a chess table, canopy bed, dollhouse, and more. This sounds like a nice idea, and Alice in Wonderland is my favorite ever book. I just don't know if they can really do this that well. I feel like if you're gonna do an Alice in Wonderland themed thing, you've got to go hard when you do it. I just don't think they would be able to go hard with the kit because it's just so limited, because they put a halt on the number of assets you can put in it. So I personally just can't see that working, especially for a kid's bedroom. Like, how much stuff are you actually going to be able to fit in there? I just don't see it working, and I'm saying that as a massive fan of Alice in Wonderland. Also, guys, we did just recently have that kit. I totally forgot what it's called. Storybook Nursery. So we literally did I know it's not the same as a kid, it's a nursery, but we literally just got a kit that's about kids. So I don't really know if it's necessary to have like another kids one after this. Also, can I just say, isn't it funny how we got a gothic one just before the Life and Death pack? Very suspicious. Anyway, the next one, Pillow Fort Slumber Party. Convert any living space into a whimsical wonderland that's perfect for hosting unforgettable slumber parties. Let creativity flow with pillow forts, plush sleeping bags, and a cozy spot for storytelling. So I think the person who's come up with these kit ideas, either A, they just like AI generated them without any thought, or B, it's somebody who doesn't have any understanding or knowledge of what kits have already been released. I feel like you guys know what I'm about to say because this is just so ridiculous. We literally already have the little campers kit. It comes, okay, it doesn't come with sleeping bags and pillow forts, but it's pretty much close enough, guys. We literally got all the stuff for storytelling, as they say. It's just this new one would be indoors and it would come with sleeping bags, and this one didn't come with a sleeping bag. But really, okay, seeming we've already got this, do we really need another one of the exact same theme pretty much? I personally don't see that working, but you guys let me know what you think. I think it's a bad idea. Kids Backyard Haven. Upgrade your backyard into the ultimate kids paradise, complete with a basketball court and swing set. Unleash your adventurous spirit with monkey bars and bikes for endless outdoor play. Okay, I mean, if we break this down, you can only get the basketball... oh my god, what do you call this thing? The basketball net. I don't know what it's called. That one comes with city living, okay. It also mentions swing set, and we've got literally 0 of these in the base game at all. In fact, we've got barely any, to be fair. It also mentioned bikes, so I'm assuming this is referring to kids' bikes, maybe. With the Reaper's rewards, we got a bicycle. We also got one in Discover University, and Growing Together is the only pack that contains kids' bikes. So if this contained like kids' bikes, maybe it wouldn't be so bad, because it's like you're actually getting something new that we don't have in the base game. If you're getting a basketball court and a swing set and bikes, I am also thinking realistically, wouldn't it be nice to just have like a jungle gym or like a new object, because kits are so like new object phobic. EA are very much like, let's do the most like minimal effort thing possible, so they would never ever release a brand new gameplay object in a kit, unfortunately. So we wouldn't be getting like a brand new jungle gym like we had in The Sims 3 and probably The Sims 2 and 1 as well, I forgot. We definitely had a lot more kids like activities in those. So if they just like reuse a couple of things from other packs, I'm just thinking like it's still not enough to make like a kids play park. They could just do the honest thing and the moral thing and give us all the kids equipment that we got in the base game of the previous Sims games, but that's never happening. So I just feel like this would work better as a stuff pack. That way they could actually add brand new gameplay objects. I just don't think it would work as a kit. Maybe that's unpopular, I don't know. Garden tool clutter. Bring lived-in charm to your Sims garden. This kit features outdoor clutter and decor like planters, mulch bags, essential gardening tools, and a bird fountain to bring the joy of gardening to life in every corner. Okay, I am literally convinced these ideas are AI generated, just like the expansion pack ones, or somebody, some marketing person, some research person made them who's never ever even looked at what Sims 4 packs already exist. We literally have Greenhouse Haven. We literally have the Blooming Rooms kit. Need I say more about fucking garden? What are they talking about? What are you talking about, mate? This is honestly like the worst thought through kit concept, I think, on the entire list, because we already have garden clutter. It's like, okay, they did it once, they do it twice. To do it a third time, if you messed up the first two that much that players are still not happy and they need more, perhaps you need to reevaluate yourself, or you just throw out more kits into the, I don't know what the saying is, you know what I mean? Maybe you need to have a think about what's going on if you try it twice and you're reaching for third time lucky. I just don't think that would be a good idea. Manicured garden, oh god, not again. Elevate your Sims outdoor experience with stunning topiaries and lush flower beds. Create structured spaces with fences, trellises, and picnic tables. This kit turns any backyard into a manicured oasis. I'm not sure why an oasis would be manicured, like a nail manicure, like in a desert. Like I don't really understand. This is 100% fucking AI generated. The reason why I don't think this would work personally, nobody uses these. Okay, if you're like a noob builder, I'm so sorry if I'm calling you out right now, but if you're like a noob Sims 4 builder, you're going to be using these flower beds in your game. But like most people never ever use these because they look kind of shit. Most people who actually like build in the Sims 4 will normally free place like the bigger flowers, like actual flowers, and make them look pretty and like combine it with different kinds of like bushes and things, if you know what I mean. So it all just like kind of works together as a whole. So if you're just using like, we're adding these little flower beds, I don't know. What's a topiary? Okay, so apparently a topiary is something like this, which is like a shaped built up plants. If that's true, if this is what a topiary is, or maybe just, you know, like something like this, for example, if that's what it is, I can't see anybody really enjoying these. Again, these are probably like the least used types of plants in the game. So maybe they're missing the mark with that, being brutally honest. Especially seeing we've also got the Blooming Rooms kit, which was supposed to be the plant kit. Oh dear. Next one. Tea time. Host a delightful get-together with an elegant tea set and snack tray. Gather around a beautifully adorned table with whimsical decor and let your Sims sip and savor in style. A whole kit about a tea tray is absolutely bizarre. Okay, I just want to say, I can't believe there's literally not like one thing out of this list yet that I like. So we did get the Courtyard Oasis kit, which is pretty crap. Now, what they could have done is make this tea set actually functional. So we got a tea set that comes with My Wedding Stories, which is functional. It's the only functional one. We've also got tea sets in the base game Cottage Living and, oh look, Paranormal Stuff, which, you know, they could have made functional, but they didn't. The only tea sets in the game is the one that comes with the My Wedding Stories pack, and being realistic, they could just update a kit like this, because this is genuinely like a tiny kit, like it's fucking crap. And it's such a shame as well, because this is like the only, I guess, kind of like Middle Eastern representation in the game, and it's literally represented by like 5 measly objects. Is literally Sophia. The least they could do is let you sip the fucking tea. It's the least they could do. It's just a bit of tea, but no. So no, I strongly disagree with a tea making kit. It's just so ridiculous. Sunrooms and porches. Redefine your Sims living space with enchanting sunroom and screen porch items. Embrace the blend of indoor-outdoor living with craftsman porch swing doors, screen windows, and French door accents. I'm gonna have to Google what a sunroom is, because I don't know what that means. Oh, it's just a conservatory. So I add conservatories to basically every single Simsville build that I do. They're relatively quite simple to make. You just have to do this. Okay, let's just pretend I'm doing it properly. Make the wall height a bit smaller. Obviously, you would want to add like wallpapers, whatever. In the base game, we have these windows here, and you could use these all around the conservatory. I'm just rushing this, but you'd want to place a door with decking as well, obviously. But just to like rush to show you, this is like an easily done conservatory. It's just doors and windows. So like, it's a pretty simple thing to do. Anybody can do it. It's like the easiest thing you can build in game. Typically in one of these rooms, you would just have like a dining table or something, or like a cozy seating area. So like, okay, this isn't aesthetic, like I'm just rushing it. It's not aesthetic, but what I'm basically saying is, do you really need a conservatory kit, or sorry, sunroom kit, whatever the hell you're calling it, when you could literally just like make one? Do you know what I mean? Like you can just make it with the base game alone, and whatever else packs you own, like it's just glass. We've already got the greenhouse kit. Like, what are you gonna do? I'm thinking the same with the porch. Okay, I've literally chosen like the worst build because I chose this random Realm of Magic build. Okay, but just to like show you again how you would do a porch in the game, depending on which packs you own, you could use one of these, or to make it easier, you could just add a wall like this, add a roof on top of it, like a smallish roof, and then you would add some pillars. Okay, then you'd add like the spandrel all around it. Okay, my game, what the fuck is going on with this house? Why does it look so, what's going on? What's going on with this terrain? What? No, guys, what the hell is, oh my, this is so like typical Sims 4 like shit to happen. Okay, well, I fucked. I don't know what I did. Was staring into a void. I don't know what the fuck happened with this. Okay, pretend this okay, the glitch wasn't my fault, okay? It's EA's fault for making a glitchy game. Let's pretend that's not there. This is basically a porch, and it's very quick and easy to make. If you wanted to be fancy, you could add like a tall wall here. You can add a half wall in this bit. Okay, what I'm basically saying is it's incredibly quick and easy to do. It doesn't require like any effort to build one. So again, I don't really know how they can make a kit out of a porch and from a conservatory. That's just my unpopular opinion. Next one, bathroom retreat. Elevate your Sims bathroom into a serene home spa. Indulge in the art of bathing surrounded by soothing aromatherapy candles and mood lighting. Enhance the experience with stylish new bathroom fixtures. So we got one bathroom kit. Get ready for bathroom kit number 2. If you want to clutter your bathroom, you've got to purchase the bathroom clutter DLC. But if you want to add actual furnishings in the bathroom, you need to get the bathroom furnishings DLC. Don't you just like fucking hate EA? They're fucking horrendous. They're so bad. We've literally got a bathroom kit, which came with basically a lot of remeshes, like decorations we've already got in the base game. So what, they want to now add another bathroom kit with more things like aromatherapy candles. Didn't this kit already come with a candle anyway? We literally got an aromatherapy candle here. I don't know what they're talking about. So I'm telling you now, the person who made this has not done their research. Author's Haven, perfect for Sims who love to read, write, and dream. This literary haven embraces the charm of dark academia to create a scholarly space dedicated to writing your next bestseller or diving into a good book. I swear to God, they have run out. Like, I'm genuinely confused. Is this just a piss take? Are they taking the piss? We literally got... I'm not being funny, but we literally got the Book Nook kit. Okay, you want dark academia? Like, this is so dark academia, like this style right here. Like, look at that. Okay, this is basically an Author's Haven stuff. We've literally got a pack about books. Granted, this is technically like a library pack, but it's a book pack nevertheless. Comes with tons of like book stuff. All you need to do, okay, again, like I'm not designing this room as aesthetic. I feel like you guys will get my point. You could use like this if you want the dark academia. Okay, we got this base game desk. Use base game whatever you want. Okay, there's no such thing as a dark academia computer, I'm afraid. In fact, there is. Okay, with the unlock sheet, here we go. This is as dark academias will get for a computer. If I like hypothetically did this all aesthetically, we've got a dark academia like book like study, do you know what I mean, like a book space. So is it really necessary again, seeing we've already got a book kit? Okay, Boho Surfer Bungalow hosts epic beach parties with a tiki bar, fire pit, and barbecue, all set against a backdrop of a laid-back surfer shack. Dive into off-the-grid living with a boho ambience complete with an aquarium and beachy decor. So in order to live on the beach in a surfer bungalow, you would need to be in the island living world, meaning that buying this pack is basically a prerequisite for the kit to work. Doesn't this pack already come with the stuff to create a beachy shack? I can't be bothered to build a beach shack, but the pack comes with all this stuff. Do you know what I mean? It comes with like all the stuff you would need to literally build like a beach. Okay, there's a beach shack pre-made room here. All I need to do is add a literal roof, and like we've basically got a beach shack. And you know, do we really need a beach shack kit when you can only use a beach shack realistically in the island living world, and that pack already comes with the ability to make a beach shack? So it's pretty pointless, and it's kind of giving my first island living stuff. Absolutely not for me personally. Luxury yurt. Outdoor adventures can now be an exclusive glamping experience. Use new windows and doors to create a luxury yurt complete with off-the-grid living essentials that redefine the art of outdoor leisure. I feel like we call yurt something else in British English because I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to come out of the beach lot just so we have a little bit more land room. But fundamentally, okay, a yurt, as far as I'm aware, is like a round thing like this. And of course, it's like the shadows are glitching around because the Sims 4 curve walls for you. In order for a round roof to work, you need to have it completely round. Oh, maybe not. Nope. Okay. Should we try again? There we go. So according to Google Images, this is a yurt, but it would actually have a hole in the middle at the top. And then you could have it on the floor, or you could have it on a foundation. Although how the fuck are you putting it on a foundation when this is a Sims 4? Like, okay, I do not have the move objects. Oh no, I do. Okay. Let's turn move objects off to make it realistic. We need a door that supports curved walls. So gosh, we don't have any good. Okay, I'm going to have to put a door here, but then we're going to have to like, it's not symmetrical. And oh gosh, oh dear, look at this. So we're gonna have to have a totally like on the ground in order to make it possible. But then like trying to build anything inside of a Sims 4 rounded room is impossible. They also glitch out a lot still. They came out with high squeers and they're still not bug free. So this is just like maybe a nice idea on paper, you know, glamping. I love the idea of glamping. If we got like a DIY tent pack where you could build your own, I don't think a yurt is in like a rounded yurt thing would be at all possible. Okay, but what if we got the stuff to actually make a proper tent? If we got the stuff to actually make your own tent in the game, that would be amazing. You can actually technically make a functional tent. Did you know? I can't remember which one you need. I think it's this one. Okay, so you need the tool mod in order to make it work, unfortunately. But basically, you just create a 5x5 room. You size up a tent and put it on top. And then you've got to use the tool mod, and you basically have got to lower the tent so it sits on the floor. And then it's basically a functional space. So if EA could simplify that and not require mods or cheats and make it so you could have a functional, like, buildable tent anywhere, that would be amazing. I don't think a yurt would work though. Oh my god, that was all the ideas. Guys, these are horrendous. EA's talking shit. I don't think they've got it. I don't think they've got it. I don't think they understand what players want. And the worst thing is, I haven't done the survey, but I bet there's no option to select like none. I bet there's no option to be like all of these are terrible, meaning that, oh no. Okay, this is what I found here on like the EA forum. So usually with these Sims 4 surveys, like you're guaranteed to get at least one of these concepts. Oh no, I don't want a single one of them. Somebody here said, is it really too much to ask for new playground equipment? The build by catalog is already overinflated with dozens of monkey bars, swings, activity tables, etc. Throw in a slide, a seesaw, or better yet, both. Why have they not exactly? This is what I'm saying. Like EA is just so stingy with like, we can't add new gameplay objects into a kit. Why can't we just have a slide? We've literally got a toddler slide. Why not one that just like kids can normally use? Why don't we have a seesaw? There are so many gameplay objects, like kids playground equipment, an infinite amount of different things. I definitely like the idea of having a kid's backyard haven, but as a stuff pack, because they would obviously need to add new gameplay objects with it too. Like this is genuinely like the epitome of Sims 4 cash grabbiness. If you want to build a park for your kids, you have to have a swing set, which comes in, you know, a couple of different packs. Depending on which pack you own, you'd get one, but it's not in the base game. You need this slide, which comes with toddler stuff. If you want basketball, that one comes with city living. Monkey bars are in the base game. And then there's that like god awful, what is it in the base game? Like this horrendous like pirate ship thing, or there's like there we go, the space version. This is like so unacceptable for a kids play park to like just have this. Okay, if we look at the base game, this is all we've got. But if we don't look in the base game, even so, like it's not enough. It's so bad. It's literally terrible. I think EA should scrap this idea as a kit, but instead because I feel like a lot of Sims get confused and don't realize kits can't come with new gameplay objects, so they'll probably vote for it without realizing. I genuinely think they should just do this as a free base game update, but being realistic because it's EA, a stuff pack with some brand new kids play equipment, not just like one or two objects like the travesty of toddler stuff, but actually some like decent stuff so that you can build your own park. It would be a stuff pack about parks, a community lock kit. This would work and Simmers would like it. So I absolutely hate all of these different things, but I think the kids' backyard haven could work if it was a stuff pack with brand new objects and it was ambitious. I also think that the yurt thing could work if it was about building a tent rather than a yurt, and they actually went about it in a way so that you could realistically make a tent and it would work. But then would they add some new kind of like gameplay functional objects to make a tent realistically? I don't think so. So that probably wouldn't work either. These are horrendous. If you guys didn't watch my video on the expansion pack concept list that they did, then make sure you check that out because they were actually so much better than these. Absolutely terrible. I'm so disappointed. I feel like I've wasted my time. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.